Hi, how are you? How you doing? What's happening? But then, I digress. The real president... Hey, whatever happened to the oil disaster? Anyone know? While Israel's Netanyahu was in Washington, Obama made it fully clear, once and for all, that he too is just like so many presidents before him and toes the Israeli Zionist line. Obama made it clear that Israel runs the U.S., not him and the Congress. Obama made it clear that it's okay for Israel to have nuclear weapons, even while the U.S. supposedly supports a nuclear-free Middle East. Obama told Netanyahu that he recognizes that Israel must always have the ability to defend itself, by itself, against any threat or possible combination of threats, and that only Israel can determine its security needs. The president pledged to continue U.S. efforts to combat all international attempts to challenge the legitimacy of the State of Israel. Obama, Israel's lapdog. As Dana Milbank said, while the Israeli flag was flying at Blair House in D.C., the White House should have been flying a white flag of surrender and not the Stars and Stripes. 4 months ago, Obama decided to condemn a new Israeli settlement being constructed. What happened? AIPAC, the Israeli lobby, sprung into action. Netanyahu denounced the administration's actions. He can do that, since he's the real leader of America. Republican leaders sided with Netanyahu, of course, and what did the Democrats do? They ran like their asses were on fire. Meet me. So what did Obama do? He invited Netanyahu back to D.C. so that he could grovel at his feet. He gushed about how the bond between our two countries is unbreakable, how this bond is so special and the U.S. will do whatever it takes to ensure that the bond remains strong. Made me want to puke. So, did Hillary Clinton really call Israel's settlement action insulting? And did the State Department really accuse Israel of a deeply negative signal that undermined trust and confidence in the peace process and in America's interests? I guess not. Must have been a mistake in the news. So, we are committed to a country, a state, whatever, that commits acts of murder and piracy in international waters. We are committed to a state that acquired nuclear weapons under the table, as they say. We are committed to a state that practices horrible acts of apartheid against the Palestinians. And all the while, we have a president that bends to the demands of that state's arrogant leader. Remember all that crap you heard about how the U.S. is the most powerful country in the world? Well, that's all it is, crap. The most powerful country, state, whatever the hell you wish to call it, is Israel. For the U.S. is nothing more than a colony of that state. The AIPAC lobby should have been outlawed years ago. Any politician or American official caught accepting money from the Israeli Zionists should be locked up for 20 years without parole. No. Make that 30 years. Honk me funky bitches. Honk request 1167, Lucky Bob LB. Don't you think that every time the government messes up oil spill, bill care, they throw the old terrorist card as if it ever happened in the first place to cover their shit? Cover their shit. Honk request 1168, Grover 442. Can I get a honk? It may be one of the last honks we get. Right on, bro. Honk request 1169. Mind your tub. How about a honk for American Army securing their base in Africa in hopes of drilling holes and sucking all the oil out there? Honk request 1170. Try to keep your honks as short as you can, my friends. There's a new sheriff in town. Scott Roberts. How about we give a honk to all the former sheeple who are finally connecting the dots and realizing that the same people who own the media also run the Federal Reserve, control the government, and rule every puppet agency organization by proxy. And an even louder honk, squeeze it hard, to wake up those who are still blindly following their mainstream media shepherds. Okay, let me squeeze it hard. God, that was good. Okay, well, anyway, there you have it. So, what else is there to say? I'm not quite sure. But if you think of anything, please say it for me, will you? Damn it, let's get serious here, shall we? Bye-bye. So long. See you now. Watch your head. Be all you can be. Beware.